A detail smaller than a fingernail holds the fate of a giant. This is the Death Flame, an invisible serpent of fire attacking the heart of the Titan. A symphony of destruction performed at an altitude of 14 kilometers. Its legacy was not only written in the sky, but also rewritten on the ocean floor. And from the ashes, the Titan was reborn with an impenetrable new armor. In the world of machines, there are giants born to reach for the stars. This is the...
But on the fateful morning of January 28, 1986, an invisible enemy was present and...
T-minus 30 seconds and counting.
The system is ready. All calculations are perfect. In theory, nothing can go wrong.
We have main engine start.
The final command is given. The $1.2 billion machine begins to awaken.
3 artificial suns are ignited, creating an unimaginable thrust, ready to tear through the atmosphere. The 2 giant guardians join the fray, unleashing a pure and ferocious energy.
And liftoff! Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission. The Titan is unleashed. The journey to the stars officially begins.
It paints a line between the Earth and the heavens.
On the ground, the Titan's creators are celebrating. The first phase of the mission is a complete success.
Like a skilled dancer, the Titan performs a perfect role, orienting itself for its journey. The world is falling away behind. All that remains is the machine, the crew, and the infinite void ahead.
Conquering gravity, breaking the sound barrier, hurtling forward at an unimaginable speed.
Challenger, go and throttle up.
At 65 seconds, the command to throttle up is given. A routine decision, but today, it's another step closer to tragedy.
The Titan roars once more.
The ship is conquering gravity. But the real battle is taking place in a place no one expected.
This is the Achilles heel of the Titan. A rubber ring, which should be flexible, now as hard as stone from the cold.
An impossible pressure builds within, the machine's own power trying to tear itself apart from the inside.
A river of fire begins to leak through the weak point. Just a small stream, but enough to start a catastrophe. The second line of defense is activated. But it's only a temporary solution against the unstoppable power of the fire.
The first sign of disaster appears. A puff of black smoke, a warning, swept away by the wind. And then it vanishes. Fate, it seems, is playing a cruel joke.
A chemical reaction has inadvertently created a temporary glue, sealing the wound. A golden opportunity was missed.
For the next 34 seconds, the Titan is a perfect machine. The crack in its armor has been temporarily sealed.
But the atmosphere is not an ally. At 37 seconds, the Titan faces an invisible hurricane.
The machine is battered by forces it was not designed to withstand. The battle for balance begins.
The temporary patch is torn apart. And this time, the monster of fire is completely unleashed. Nothing can stop it now.
At 58 seconds, the death flame reveals itself. It's no longer smoke, but a true plasma torch.
It dances to the rhythm of destruction, growing larger with each passing moment. Its target is clear, the heart of the Titan Criff, the fuel tank containing over 700 tons of liquid hydrogen and oxygen.
The external defenses of the fuel tank are being burned away, exposing the fragile aluminum skin.
Simultaneously, it attacks the Titan's skeleton, weakening the structure that's already under extreme stress.
Ironically, on the ground, all indicators are perfect. Not a single sensor can detect this silent battle.
The first sign appears on the dashboard, but it's too small to attract attention. A drop of water in a storm of data.
The attack intensifies. Time is running out.
A tragic image. A Titan ascending with a fatal wound. Bleeding fire.
Challenger, Houston, we have you at throttle up.
The final communication from the ground. A normal sentence, yet it becomes the final farewell.
The final chain holding the monster is about to break. From the ground, observers begin to realize something is wrong. The Titan's blood begins to flow. The stream of supercooled hydrogen meets the air, creating a massive vapor trail. Two enemies meet, hot fire and cold ice, creating a dance of destruction.
Asymmetrical forces begin to twist the machine.
Fracture. The vital link has been broken. The Guardian now becomes the traitor. It begins its fateful swing. The final blow. The rocket booster, the Titan's companion, now becomes the weapon that pierces its heart.
Deep inside, the final barrier between immense opposing energies is turned to dust.
The moment the two primordial elements of the universe meet, hydrogen and oxygen,
Is unleashed in a millisecond.
Uh-oh. Last word of pass. Horror unit. Final match.
73.137 seconds after launch. The Titan has fallen.
Flight controllers here looking very carefully at the situation. Obviously a major malfunction.
On the ground, the harsh reality hits. The perfect machine is gone. The symphony of destruction has ended, leaving a painful silence in the Florida sky.
The brilliant light fades, leaving behind only the falling.
In the chaos, one part of the Titan remains intact. The crew cabin, the final protective shell.
It climbs one last time, an unplanned flight, before gravity pulls it back.
The final journey ends in the cold sea. Here, at the bottom of the ocean, the Titan rests, becoming a part of history. The largest search in NASA history begins. The mission is no longer exploration, but to find answers. Hundreds of people, dozens of ships, working tirelessly to piece together the fragments of the puzzle. Piece by piece, the story is slowly revealed. And then, they found it. The irrefutable evidence. The Achilles heel of the Titan. A physics genius, Richard Feynman, deciphered the mystery with just a glass of ice water and a sharp mind.
He proved a simple but fatal truth. Rubber doesn't work well when it's cold.
The whole world knew the truth. It wasn't a random explosion, but a chain of decisions and a design flaw. The explosion didn't just destroy a ship, it destroyed an old work culture.
From then on, every engineer's voice carried weight. No warning would be ignored.
NASA had to stop, to reflect, to learn, and to redesign. The battle now wasn't with space, but with their own mistakes. The Achilles heel was armored. The Titan was reborn from the ashes with an impenetrable new shield. 975 days after the disaster, a new Titan stood on the launch pad. Its name was Discovery. This time, everything was different. Every detail was checked. Every warning was heard.
Challenger's legacy paved the way for the greatest discoveries.
It showed us the universe in a way we had never seen before.
A new ship was born to carry on the legacy, named Endeavor. Humans returned, not just to explore, but to fix their mistakes.
The lessons from Challenger helped build humanity's greatest outpost in space.
From here, we see our planet without borders, a reminder of our unity.
Dozens of missions, hundreds of astronauts flew safely, all thanks to the harsh lesson of 1986.
Their sacrifice was never forgotten.
To give a child a reason to look up is to give humanity a future.
All eras must come to an end.
The Space Shuttle program completed its mission.
But the torch was passed to a new generation of Titans. They learned from the past to make space travel safer, cheaper, and more accessible. And NASA, with its hard-won lessons, once again aims for the stars.
Going further than the Challenger generation could have ever dreamed.
It all started here. From a flaw. A lesson. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Our channel explores these moments, not to glorify destruction,
but to understand the progress that is born from adversity.
In our next video, we will explore a nuclear explosion caused by a flawed safety test. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to not miss other in-depth analyses.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Because the human spirit of exploration, like the universe, is infinite. And Titan